Hey, good morning. I'm Steve Luttrell, your hair loss consultant, and welcome to my channel, The Real Deal, where I talk about your hair loss, why you've lost your hair, and is there anything you can do to get it back. Welcome to my morning session called Coffee Chat. And Coffee Chat's where I spend a few minutes before my first client on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or at least I try Tuesdays and Thursdays to get a video out to you guys. And I spend a little time in the morning before my client talking about things that you mentioned in the comment section, or things that I might see on YouTube that other people are talking about, or just things that just might be of interest to you about your hair loss, hair restoration, whatever it may be. But that's what we're going to do. And we also discuss maybe some tips and tricks that go along with these things, and also some favorite products that we might find or come across that I share with my clients and might make your life a lot easier. All right. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. That's how I keep going, and that's how you guys keep getting more information from me. All right. And you'll be definitely notified every single time I post a new video. All right, so let's get started this morning. Okay, first this morning, I wanted to introduce you to something that somebody gave to me. A friend of mine bought this product and didn't really like it for their own self, but thought, hey, you might be able to use this. So until now, I really just had it in my office and never really used it. But with the pandemic and everything going around, this might be something that might come in handy. All right, especially for the DIY guys out there. All right, and years ago there was a product out that came along that was called a Flowbee, and it was a as seen on TV kind of a product. And you would hook up to your vacuum cleaner, and it had this hose that would stick on, and you would put this thing on your head, and it would suck the air up, and it would cut the hair. All right, and I don't know, never really became too popular. I didn't lose clients over it, let's put it that way. But you know what? In a pandemic situation, everybody's doing your own hair. Who knows? Maybe. I'm going to do a review on it later in the month, or actually next month. We're almost in the end of the month here. Let's see how it works. I'm going to put a hair system on, an older one, and cut my own hair, and we'll see what happens. All right. But until then, the product they gave me, it's a little better, I think, because you don't have to get your vacuum cleaner out and hook it up all to your vacuum cleaner, and the noise from a vacuum cleaner is really loud. But this product, it's called AirCut. All right. And I don't know if you can see that there, AirCut. And like haircut, but AirCut, A-I-R, not H-A-I-R. And it looks like a little blow dryer, basically. And it has blades on the end of it, teeth that cut your hair. And what you do is you take these plastic attachments, and there's different ones for different lengths of hair, however long you want it, and you attach it to it, and you turn it on, and it sucks the hair. Instead of blowing hair, it sucks the hair, and you put it through, and you supposedly suck it up, and the hair goes up and through it and chops it off. All right, and they have different sizes. They've got little ones. They also have some that have angles on them, so we put them on the side so you get a contour on your, or a taper on the side and back of your hairline. All right, or your back of your hair. How well it works, we'll find out. But for right now, just want to introduce this to you, something I found, and something, again, that might be interesting for some of you to use during the pandemic, or even after the pandemic, to cut your own hair, since you guys, a lot of you are DIYers out there. All right, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe so you know when this video comes out, guys. It's going to be a good video, I think. All right, check it out. Let's go on. All right, welcome back. Another thing out there that a lot of people are concerned about when they're buying stock hair, and they receive this thick stock hair, is that there's a wave in it. And you, the client, don't have a wave in your hair. You have straight hair. So now you have this hair system that's got this wave, and for some people they might like it, but most people it doesn't blend. Makes it harder for it to blend. And so what do? Well, first of all, the hair systems, when they put a wave in the hair systems or put a perm in the hair systems, they're doing it with an enclave oven. They're not using a chemical like a perm solution that we would use in a hair salon. They use an enclave oven, which is a very hot sterilizing oven that they actually sterilize medical tools in. And they have a bigger one that they use. And they wrap the hair in dowel rods, and that's how they determine the size of the wave and the curl. And from there, they put it inside there and they bake it, and they bake in the curl, all right, instead of chemically set in the curl. So it's a little easier to get this curl out than you would imagine. Now, don't let your hairdresser, your barber, or somebody talk you into do some kind of a relaxer type product. It will destroy the hair. Relaxers are great for virgin hair, hair that's never been permed, colored, destroyed. Otherwise, when you're doing that relaxer, you're straightening that hair, sometimes the hair will just come right off. I mean, just disintegrate. Because relaxers are very damaging to the hair, very, very damaging. To restructure the hair like that is hard, not easy, especially for thick, coarse type hair. All right. So what I use a lot of times is I like to use a flat iron. Okay. And this is a flat iron. Okay, unlike a curling iron that you wrap the hair around, this you put the hair down the middle of it and you flatten it with an iron, just like an iron. So it's got two heating elements on both sides and it's like a tong, and there's a temperature in here. So turn it up the highest temperature. Start out with damp hair. You want to keep the hair damp, not wet, damp, just damp. Not dry, damp. If you use dry hair, you're not going to get the same effect. All right, so wash the hair, get it clean, towel dry it to a dampness, comb through it, take very thin sections, not extremely thin, very thin, and take the flat iron, start at the shaft, at the root, the base, and pull the hair straight. Now, sometimes you can take a fine tooth comb and put it in front of it and pull that down also with it to keep it straighter and pull it out straight. All right. Now, as you're doing that, start at the bottom, work your way up. Okay. Lay it down on top of. All right. Stay on the sides. Same thing. All around. Lay it down. Now, do not wash the hair. Do not wet the hair. It's easier to do this off the head on a block, on a styrofoam head. Much easier to do. All right. If you do it on your own head, have somebody else do it for you. But just leave the hair alone, comb it in place, let it air dry for 24 hours to 48 hours. Don't wash it. Don't condition it. Nothing. All right, just kind of slick it, comb it into place. Don't plan on going anywhere for 2 days. Or make sure it's the one that you're not wearing, a hair system you're not wearing, and you can let it sit over on the shelf for 2 days, or on your counter for 2 days. And without damaging the hair, you will remove a lot of the wave. Maybe not all of it, but a lot of the wave. And it makes your life a lot easier to style your hair. All right, so flat irons, guys. Tip of the day. Get the wave out. All right, let's go on. All right, here we go. Last but not least, one of my favorite things out there are travel sizes. I love travel sizes. Now, travel size adhesive, if you want to try a new adhesive, great. For a lot of people that don't use a lot of adhesive, travel size could be exactly what you need. No reason to go get some big bottle that it's going to take you 2 years to use. This might last you a couple months. All right, depending on how much adhesive you use and how often you're changing your hair system. All right, so travel size adhesives, hairsprays, shampoo, leave-in conditioners. I love the travel sizes because the travel size allows you to try the product if you've never tried the product without spending a lot of money. And they're great because you can keep them at your office, you can keep them in your car, you can travel with them. But travel sizes are great for 2 reasons. One, for people that don't use a lot of product, they're the perfect size for using at your home. Or 2, to try a new product, you don't have to buy a whole big bottle of something and waste $20, $25 on a hairspray or product. So try your travel sizes when you want to try a new product, or just pick them up for your own personal usage. All right, travel sizes, I love them. All right, guys. All right, so that's our coffee chat for this morning. I hope you liked what you heard. If you have any comments, suggestions, things you would like me to talk about in coffee chat, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, boys and girls. That's how I keep going. I'm Steve Luttrell, your hair loss consultant, and this has been The Real Deal Coffee Chat. Have a great hair day, guys.